How do you feel about Israel?
Well, my feeling about Israel, it's first of all, as for people there living in Israel, I believe that there's a good people there, as there's a normal people because they used to live with us before 1948, and there's a peace activist that I know about, and there's people who believe that it's our land and it's our right to live and to exist, and at the same time there's so extremist people who hate us and deny our even right to exist and to be alive in that land and want us out, and they believe it's just the Jew land, it's a promised land for them. So this is how I see the people. But if I'm going to talk about Israel as a state or a government or a political entity, the way I see it, it's an occupation entity, an occupation state, which has taken our land and our homes, and there's no way like either like getting back.
So do you see it as as Islam versus Judaism, or do you see it as like a socio-political type thing?
Well, I'm gonna say it's kind of related because they tend to say no, it's not a religion war, and they tend to say just a political situation. But still, there's a lot of big rabbi and there's a lot of big religious people there. They kind of have much of control and impact in the Israeli government, even if they try to deny it. But they know that what the government is doing is kind of wrong, and they know it's kind of actually making it so fast to destroy the state itself, because what's been doing is wrong, and the people or the world will stay still and stop and say no. It will say no like in time, because what's keeping going more and more aggressive and going on with this.
Do you think that it's Jewish versus Islam, Judaism versus Islam, or do you feel that it's Palestine versus Israel?
Well, now, okay. It's there's an effect from Judaism and Islam. There's like there's an effect of that. There's an impact, and it's not that important effect, but still there is. But the main idea now now is it's being Palestine versus Israel. Who's going to be the last or to exist at the last? Because it's either to be this state or that state.
Okay, so I mean, in Gaza there's Christians too.
Yes.
Okay, so it would be hard to say that it's just simply a war of religions.
No, because the Christian people that living in Gaza having the same hardship, and because they're just living as Palestinian or people inside of Israel.
Right, and there's Christians in Israel too, obviously.
Yes,
you know?
the same. So it's just like kind of because you're being in Palestinian and are living inside of that land, you're being just Christian.
Right. Okay.